The night was heavy with rain, each drop pounding the roof like 1,000 tiny fists. The wind howled through the trees, bending them to its will as if nature itself were in turmoil. Inside the old house, Lucy sat alone by the dimly lit fireplace, her fingers curled around a mug of tea that had long gone cold. The creaking of the house echoed around her, the floorboards groaning with every gust of wind. Suddenly, the lights flickered and went out. A deep silence fell, broken only by the distant rumble of thunder. Lucy sat frozen for a moment, her heart beating louder than the storm outside. She grabbed her phone, but the screen remained black, no signal. The storm seemed to be growing more violent, and she could feel the temperature drop in the room. She tried to shake off the uneasy feeling creeping up her spine, telling herself it was just the storm playing tricks on her mind. But then, she heard it, a soft tapping at the window. It was faint at first, almost like the wind, but it was too rhythmic to be random. Tap, tap, tap. Lucy's breath caught in her throat. She hesitated, staring at the window, half expecting something, or someone, to be lurking just beyond the glass. Gathering what little courage she had, she stood and walked toward the window, her footsteps drowned out by the pounding rain. As she reached for the curtain, the tapping stopped. She pulled it back swiftly. Nothing. Her heart raced in her chest, and just as she turned to retreat, she heard it again. Tap, tap, tap. But this time it came from behind her. She spun around. There, standing in the shadowed corner of the room, was a figure. A pale, gaunt figure, drenched in rain, staring at her with hollow eyes. The figure tilted its head slightly, its lips parting in a slow, eerie smile. And then, in a voice that was barely a whisper, it spoke. "Let me in." Lucy screamed, but before she could react, the lights flickered back on, and the figure was gone. The room was empty, save for the echo of her own terrified breath. But as she slowly backed away toward the door, she noticed something in the corner of the room, a small, muddy footprint, and it was still wet.